When I researched it, God, the list was so long. Expect this, 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 this. Welcome to this week's Whiskey Burn. Did you get it? It was the Ardnamurchen Barley Heritage Release, or Heritage Barley Release. Either way, 59.2%. What do we know about this distillery and this particular whiskey? Well, 2014, it was established as a distillery in the northern remote Highland area, quite volcanic area if you've ever been, and it's full of midges. I did a review on the Ardnamurchen Midgie, which is absolutely, I'll just smack my thing, which was absolutely beautiful. Now, I say that aloud about a lot of whiskies, but it's true. It was a stunner. So this particular whiskey was bottled in 2018. No age statement. It's unchill filtered, natural colour, and it is very nice. Doesn't come with a box or a tin. I quite like a tin or a box. I just think you get a lot from it. So there's no tasting notes. So what I've done is I've researched it. What do you expect from this particular whiskey? I've left this for half an hour, sat chilling in here, simply because 59.2%. It's going to take a lot to get rid of the alcohol taste and smell. Ardnamurchen are very good at doing that, I must admit. One of the few that actually are good at sort of creating more taste and flavour and not just raw alcohol. So cask strength here. And you know what? Teeny tiny bit of alcohol. They've done really well. They're very good at losing the alcohol taste and giving you flavour. So Highland whiskey, the Ardnamurchen. On the nose, I'm expecting sort of marzipan, fruits, some real punch, barley, lots of those really strong kind of aromas. And I'll tell you something, definitely getting that. You're getting the sea salt in there as well. That's what I can smell. And barley. These are mainly put in ex-bourbon casks. And so you're going to get the sweetness from that too. Hint of dark fruits, like a hint of that. Bit of sea salt. Bit of sweetness as well. Now that sweetness, I believe, is probably the bourbon casks. But what a beautiful... I'm so pleased that it doesn't have that alcohol punch that you get with really strong whiskey. So 59.2%. You ain't going to want a lot of this. You just want a nice bit, enjoy it. And that's what's so good about the Ardnamurchen whiskey, is that they make it so good. Okay, on the palate. What you're expecting on a palate from an Ardnamurchen, again, similar to the nose. Lots of fruits in there. Expect this. And I was like, okay, how are you going to get off one drink so many flavors? I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what we get. Expecting fruitness, sweetness, sea salty kind of stuff. There will be no smoke in this and no earthy taste to it either. So first one, you get that real punch. Oh, oily, really nice, sort of thick, oily sort of texture to this whiskey. You do get the 59.2%. When you've not had a drink and then you're going straight into this, it's like, but gosh, the flavours in this are amazing. Like, the flavors are absolutely amazing. I'm getting a short to medium finish, and it's sweet. It's sort of caramels, like real deep, not burnt, but deep, you know, like kind of, you get really sweet up here, kind of caramels, and then it's really hard to describe. Like, it's almost like dark caramel, like real, but it's not earthy. Is not the right way to describe it, because earthy would imply that there's that sort of smoky earth flavour to it. So, had one drink. Beautiful, beautiful smell in there. Like I say, oh, that's better. Oh, so many flavours, but not as many as they probably describe. For me, on the finish, you're getting quite the sweetness to it. No tingling on the lips, nothing really at the front of the tongue. It's all about the back of the mouth, this. And you know what? I'm going to change that. It's a medium, definitely a medium, possibly medium to long finish. But that's where all the flavour is, the back of the mouth. Really sweet, really, really nice. Punchy kind of whiskey. I think if you add water to this, it's gonna really give you more flavours. I don't have any to hand. Looking around, no water or ice to hand. And I think a little bit of, actually, you know what? I like cool whiskey that's cooled down. Whiskey rocks or ice, I would probably go with this. Just like one ice cube or one whiskey rock, just to cool it down. I think that would change anything would. Water would, ice, whiskey rocks would change the whiskey. And I think you could get away with adding something to that. Partly because it's 59.2%. You're not going to take away too much of the percentage if you stick a bit of an ice in that or a little bit of water. What it'll do is it'll bring out different flavours and more flavours, especially with it being a high percentage whiskey. I just can't get over the flavours that are on the nose and on the palate. This scoring for me is probably like a 9 out of 10. It's not the cheapest. There's only over 10,000 bottles of this particular one made. So it's about 70 to 80 pounds a bottle. But wow, they know how to make a whiskey. Ardnamurchen. They're one of my favourite distilleries now. I've only got 2 of their bottles, but I have tried quite a few of their whiskies. But I'll tell you something, the Ardnamurchen Midgie and this Heritage Barley release are absolutely spot on. It is a high percentage. You just want to sip this and enjoy it. Definitely give you a 20-minute wait on this one. Definitely. Otherwise, I think it'll blow your head off. Just absolutely stunning. But that's it for this week. Enjoy your whiskey. If you get a chance to try an Ardnamurchen, let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, like, let me know. I'll catch you next week when there'll be another What's in the Box. Sláinte.